And we're back. Hey, welcome back to Just Wing It. And we are still in Newberry Springs. We're shooting some videos out here in Newberry Springs. We have the UMX Timber. She just got her kicks on Route 66. So we did a video of this iconic UMX airplane flying along an iconic stretch of highway in the United States, and indeed really the world. Everyone throughout the world, they know of Route 66. Okay, everyone's heard of it. The Nat King Cole song. It's historic. But in any event, hey, we're here at a dry lake bed. Look at this. This is a dry lake bed. Look how flat these things are. See the cracks from the dried mud and so forth. So hey, we've got Tiny Tim out here. There are a few rocks. Those are some hazards on these dry lake beds. These rocks tend to crop up. But in any event, hey, we have the striking mountains behind us here. And again, we're at Newberry Springs, California. We're about 18, 20 miles east of Barstow along I-40, Interstate 40. So let's stop yammering and let's get Tiny Tim going, okay? We're going to do some dry lake bed flying out here. It's a beautiful morning. There's no wind. This is one of the few mornings where there hasn't been any wind, so I want to kind of enjoy it. All right, so we're going to go half flap. We're going to try and keep her out of the sun, but anyways, here we go, half flap, lifts the tail, she comes right up. Let's clean the flaps up, and we're going to keep her in nice and close because we can, because we're in a wide open area. I've got nothing but land here, or just open skies, and we have Tiny Tim. So we're doing some bush flying out here, doing some brush flying, if you will, but this is on a dry lake bed, so we're going to keep her going. We're about 40% throttle-ish, thereabouts. As you can see, she looks striking up along those hills, those rock formations out there. But this is Tiny Tim, Newberry Springs, California. Okay, let's go ahead and set up for maybe let's do a touch and go. Let's bring her in half flaps. Kick in a little rudder to bring her around. Okay, we're going to line her up right here along the dry lake bed right here. Little dry pond bed. Here we go. And we take her off. Okay, very good. This plane is so easy to fly. It's so mild-mannered that it's hard to even describe. I have never flown the big one, to be totally honest with you. I've never flown the large Timber. So I couldn't tell you what it's like to fly. Do you like that? Hey, I do stuff like that on purpose, though, just so you all can go, man, did you see how close Just Wing It came to himself the other day? I was like, yeah, I did. I mean, I do it on purpose. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do another touch and go here. There we are, another little touch. Roll on the wheels. Lift her up in between those plants, or trees, rather, bushes, whatever they are, trees. well, for the Timber, those are trees, right? Okay, I feel the wind at my back, so we're going to go ahead and go half flap. I'm using some rudder, doing a lot of cross controlling, using some rudder to bring her around. Yeah, she's carrying, and right by there. Okay, look at that. Steer with the rudder. There you go. And there's some guys enjoying their razors out here, their Polaris razors. That's the things you do out here in the desert, right? So we're going to go ahead and continue to fly. They're out here enjoying. He's watching. There was a whole bunch of them just a minute ago. Where'd all your buddies go?
I just have a quick question.
Sure.
You don't by chance know where the cave is, dude?
The cave, I drove out here from Barstow, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got pictures and we're trying to match up the ridge lines.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, so kind of like following points on it. Yeah.
We're doing our homework.
There you go. Well, hey, you got
Cheat a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, enjoy, brother. Be safe.
You too, man. Enjoy that plane.
I will. Thank you. But those are the kind of people you meet out here in the desert. Just wonderful, wonderful people. Yeah, so apparently there must be some caves up here. There was 4 of these Polarises just went by. And, yeah, having fun. All right, let's put, okay, so we still got 3 minutes to go. So let's go ahead and, yeah, see that rock? Just kick that rock. So half flap, she comes right up. And we're going to have her fly escort with that little Polaris. There you go. All right. Good people, good people. Yeah, it must be neat to drive those things around. There's 4 of them. A couple 2-seaters, a couple 4-seaters. And yeah, that's what a lot of people do. They'll come out here on weekends, they'll come out here in the desert on weekends, and they'll just look for caves, look for old mines. And there's a lot of that out here. A lot of old silver mines out here. As in my old Carbon Z Cub videos, we talked about there's a lot of feral donkeys out here, a lot of wild donkeys. Up where I work, up at a place called Fort Irwin, they think there's between 900 and 1,000 wild donkeys up there. The population's just huge. They are federally protected, believe it or not. So let's go ahead and go half flaps and bring her on in here. Hopefully I don't put her down too hard. Oh, a little bumpy, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and bring her back up. We'll try it again a little bit smoother. So clean the flaps up. I got a little nervous. I thought for some reason out of my peripheral, I thought I saw a rock. It's like, oh man, so I didn't want to crash into that rock. So the winds are coming up just a little bit. It's a slight breeze. It's at my back. So all right. So we're got half flap going on right now. Let's bring her in. Control our altitude with our throttle, and there you go. It doesn't get much better than that. Okay. That's a lot of fun. So yeah, so just showing you Tiny Tim out here in the dry lake bed, or one of many actually that's out here. We're going to clean up the flaps. We're about a minute out, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Oh, you hear that? The call of the trains out there. Yeah, I don't know. There you go. Yeah. So Route 66 is right here. It's about 200 meters from where I'm standing. Route 66. It runs east-west. Interstate 40 is where there's a little hill, and then the train lines follow both. It's just really neat. So in any event, hey, thanks for joining me out here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you enjoy the flights. We're going to try and keep these real as they happen. By that I mean, there's no editing, or there's very little editing you ever see on my videos. We just shoot them start to finish. To include talking with wonderful people riding on the Polarises. It's really neat, and I hope they find the cave up there. There's some caves, some old mines that they're going to go look for. So using their GPS on their cell phone and some maps that they got offline, they're going to find it. But in any event, hey, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the flight. UMX Timber, Tiny Tim, makes a reappearance on the Just Wing It channel. Out here on the dry lake bed, Newberry Springs. And we have a lot more videos that will be coming up next month. We're going up to St. George, Utah for our annual fly-in. There's a bunch of us that get together from, we're all friends off of RC groups. And we all get together in St. George, Utah, and we have a blast. And that's next month. Be a lot of videos coming up. So from that. So in any event, again, oh, excuse me, whew, coffee. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Blue skies, happy landings, everybody, and cheers from Newberry Springs in the Mojave Desert. Morning. Yes, sir. All right, there they go, the desert rats. Yeah, they are. They're looking for mines, looking for neat trails. Look at that. Yeah, life in the Mojave Desert. That's awesome. Awesome. Good people. Good people out here.